Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more Masters of the World. I'm your Lewis Galvin, where I think I'm going to have to start getting used to this whole advanced management interface thing. Full map, military map allows me to select neat things and see all sorts of things. Comparative maps? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, this should make my life a little easier, and I've actually found out I can totally just embargo the South Sudan, which I will now do. Apply the embargo against South Sudan. And on a matter of things, I'm actually using this because I need to get to work on some things that actually this interface is better for. Good. We are actually today going to go through and clean up our dilapidated housing situation, which, as it turns out, is really bad. I can always right-click and go to Managing Region. Unsurprisingly, or, well, it was mostly my mismanagement of things, the amount of dilapidated housing outside of the Ethiopian core region is actually very small. Again, mostly my doing there. I never cleaned it up properly. So, either way, we need to fix public housing up a bit. We have now the manpower to take care of it all. So, as far as I'm concerned, why the hell don't we? Okay. Not bad. We've already fixed like 80% of the public housing. Alright. I think we've got all the regions here. Alright. Checking to make sure I didn't miss any. I think I got this one, right? Yeah. Alright. We got this one, right? Yeah. Okay, then we get this one. Good. There's so much dilapidated housing. Fix up social housing a bit. Alright, so that's Ethiopia proper. And now we're outside Ethiopia proper again, and... Hey, what do you know? Oh yeah, I also own this area. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank God somebody is worse than me at it. Whew. But yeah, that's not surprising they were that bad. Terrible country. Alright. Good. That's a tiny region, easy to miss. Has a boatload of friggin' shit, but be damned, doesn't have any dilapidated housing in it. Other friggin' nations took care of their shit so well compared to me. Kinda feel bad about it. Kinda. So, now if I'm particularly lucky, and check housing here, our objective is now 13. There's 13 dilapidated housing somewhere that I am not aware of. Wait, how do you just end up with 13? That's an oddly specific amount. Like, I mean specific isn't really low. Like, none of these things are even close to that amount. Oh, well, whatever. It's good enough. Anyway, advanced management interface. It could be useful. Oh, it's the war against Jordan. Yeah. Inauguration. What's being inaugurated?
Emotion competes with pride when I look at this building. Before us
museum, right?
stands the expression of our national genius. Yes, let us not mince words. This is a sacred fire, which stimulates our architect's vision and drives the passion of our building professionals.
That was so horrifyingly generic. I thought we were just like, hang on, that's a university speech, isn't it? Oh, no. Wait, I think we're inaugurating the museum right now. You know, maybe I should start making appearances in public about things. I mean, I can do that. I've just never bothered to do it much. Like, I can do this. A market. I don't even know what the hell that is. Let's go to a tough neighborhood in Shiwa. Internationally acclaimed museum in Shiwa, yeah. On Friday the 22nd. Done. Start making our appearances. Media coverage of power. It's really getting annoying.
Social housing is and will remain a priority for my government, as well as the aids that allow many families to regain a semblance of dignity in these difficult times. This is the message that I came to deliver here today.
Damn straight.
The competition will begin in a week.
Good to hear. Alright. We're doing pretty well on this. You guys hate us at all yet? No? We need to take every country surrounding the South Sudan. Then our embargo is entirely complete, and nothing can enter or exit the country. I don't think they're importing much from us anyway, but... well, who knows? We export a lot of things. We have a very export-driven economy at that. So, speaking of export-driven economy, how is industry? 1571, not terrible. Not terrible. It's going up still. It's going up a lot more than it was under me, and I tried to force a lot of growth, so...
It's true that the blow can...
okay. I thought we already dismantled them, but sure, why not? Why the hell not, eh? Okay. We actually still have a pretty decent excess. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. No, I can't do it through this screen. We've talked about this before, how it will basically just consume my manpower without doing anything, which sucks. But there's not much I can do about that. But either way, I'm not supposed to help my rate of urbanization, maybe? Hard to say, it doesn't look like it much. It's still increasing, so I've got that. We build 13,000 new homes. Trying to fix homeless people is hard. I mean, I feel like 100,000 houses might just fix it, you know? And I could do that. I have enough to do that. The question is, do I really need to do that? I have that trouble here. Like, I have no idea how many people live in the social housing I have. Is it full? Is it not full? Sort of thing. Like, that's the problem I have. But I'm going to give it the old what for. The old what for. And we're going to look to expand social housing significantly. Alright. Still do a lot of it. Okay. We're down to 700,000 manpower. Over 100,000 now. Although we can't quite make another full round of it. It's okay. That'll do. So we're building over 113,000 new homes. Like, that has to be worth something for this homeless thing. We have 300 million homeless people or something. I don't think it's actually 300 million. I think it's like 300,000, right? I don't think we have 300 million in our country. We have 300,000 homeless people, which sucks. 390,000, so almost 400,000. Hopefully the construction of 100,000 new homes is a good start for reducing that. We hope. We hope. Alright. In addition, I can't wait to see how Cecil turns out. 292 out of 360. Because we do need to expand our power grid, if you can believe it. Like, I have trouble believing it too, but we do. Our consumption is up to 18. That's pretty good. You know. It's actually falling horribly. I don't know why, but it is. Used to be really high, I noticed that before. That's when I started the construction of Cecil. Price of electricity stable. Yeah. So, I don't know what was going on before. Oh dear. Low level of employers' contributions. Okay. That's normal. And a sporting defeat. Lovely. Very well. I really don't want to do it. Yeah, I think we can get away without it. I think it should just go away on its own. Yeah, it did. It was just a minor demonstration. A minor disturbance in things. No. Everything's fine. We're very business friendly. I welcome all businesses to Ethiopia. As our industrial GDP continues to boom like hell. I mean, it's hard to complain. We've capped out on the building. I think we have enough. At least for the moment. I like to think we have enough in that sector. I hope we have enough in that sector. Traffic is jammed, apparently. Yeah, the advanced management interface would allow me to get a little more interesting stuff here, because while I can use the national screen to build highways and roadways, I can actually go down here and do it as well, for what little it's worth.
Good morning.
Alright, what do you got for me? Grapes. 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 I'm gonna have to ask for this. I don't think it's particularly unreasonable. Wait. They're buying grapes, right? I just... I fucked that up. End the meeting. I don't know how many drugs I was on. I thought I was buying the grapes. Because of the price, and the price differential. And none of that made any sense, but I gotta remember that those numbers are complete lies, and I'm walking into that blind. Ugh. But yeah, I can actually go, say, here and actually just improve highway and kilometers here. Like, I can look at this. 86, yeah. There's not much highway out there. If I go to Shiwa, we have a fuckload of highway, which is great. Yeah. Apparently we don't have a medium traffic airport in Shiwa, which is weird. I'm pretty certain we do right there. That's the Oregon Jordan. That's nice. So, let's close down the advanced management interface. Cecil 1, 50 days till operation.
Good morning.
Alright, what do you want? Fuel, eh? Alright, alright. You want to sell me some fuel, huh? Alright, we'll see. How about this? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It's hard. Oh, good. Cash surplus 60 billion. That's excellent because we had like 150 billion in debt, so that's most of our loans taken care of again. Which will help. Should pay more attention on the world stage. There's terrorist activity somewhere around here. Where? Public finances improved. Yeah, slightly. Mostly from debt repayment being reduced. I feel like it's here, but somehow I don't think so. I feel like I should be able to see the damn thing, but oh, well, there it is. Thank you. Yeah, we'll send, say, 10 billion in emergency aid. Fix your problem for you, Thailand. Just try and get, people who hate me less. I'm not sure what it is, but for some reason many of the friends I've made have now become enemies. I haven't even done anything that objectionable, have I? Who knows? In addition, I really need to, construct more multidisciplinary research centers at some point. Probably now. Soon. We're going to see how Cecil 1 does first, and then I'm going to decide what to do. Like, it might turn out to be a huge profitable hit, for all I know. At that point, I'm going to want a lot more of them. Could be very valuable. We'll see. I'll actually have to do a cost-benefit analysis to building more of them and whether or not I need to allocate extra manpower. Yep.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of the year.
Very good figure. 5% is my aim for. How is inflation? 5.24%. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're hanging on. I'm trying to keep inflation down a little more, though. Like I said, I'd love to get my currency deflating again, but that's really tricky to do without crashing the economy. Let's see. How goes unemployment? Still pretty shite, huh? Yeah. It's hard to get enough people employed. Tell me, is the big boom already entered the workforce at this point? Like, it's hard to say. And now we have a massive population growth. I don't know what the hell happened when it fell there, but hey, whatever. Density, inhabitants per kilometer. Yeah, it's decreased sharply as a result of our country expanding in size. Fertility rates up, birth rates up, contraception rates up, child mortality rate is down. Life expectancy up, increasing pretty steadily. Urbanization rate increasing. It's pretty shitty though. Human Development Index still increasing. GDP per head of the populations remain pretty stagnant though, because my growth rate actually is lower than my birth rate, which is concerning. I may have to start reducing my growth rate, or my population growth rate or something, forcibly, if I must. Like, that's actually could stand to be pretty damaging to my economy if I allow it to continue for too long, but I really don't want to have to take such drastic measures. Those tend to suck pretty badly. Oh well, whatever. Alright, 26 days. You know, I would say other things. I would say my industry growth is fine right now, and continues to do so. I think it's doing pretty well. With 127 billion in profits. Double up the workforce, 97,000. We'll see how that fares. Like, this is a very profitable industry. Very profitable. So, Cecil 1. Alright. 14 days. 12. I'm going to try and nationalize this industry, like, the second it appears, so that way it should theoretically be free to do so. I've noticed that if you nationalize, like, within the first week of the industry appearing, it doesn't actually cost you anything. I don't know if it's actually a week or not, but, like, the first little while. Plus, I'm going to be interested in seeing how much power it generates. And if this could become viable. I mean, it said very good. Like, the question is very good better than nuclear? I guess that's the question that will be answered in 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Give it another day, I guess. Fine. There, Cecil 1 now online. 2.71 terawatt hours, huh? That's actually alright. I mean, considering that's the same as, 10 of those is one nuclear reactor. So it obviously seems like nuclear reactors are better, but we'll hang on for a moment here. Because the sale price for electricity is actually higher than nuclear somehow in this country. I don't know. So apparently you can't seem to nationalize it. There we are. Yeah, see, it's free right now. So let's see what happens. Yeah, because like the sales profits hasn't been updated yet, so it's free. Because it's, not actually selling anything. I have no idea how long until that info will appear. Probably the end of the month, I'd guess. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, we're going to get this nationalized. Because this is one I know I can expand and how to expand it. Like, as it turns out, managing industry, really hard. Managing energy, it goes actually about as much as you'd expect. Okay. So first... So it hasn't updated yet. I assume that means I just have to do this to get the actual stuff. Profits, 601,000. All right. 601,000 in profit. Interesting. There we are. Okay, so profits are apparently increasing. It's hard to say right now. You could bring the sale price down, obviously, by doing this. The purchase price of this is apparently negative, which is concerning.
The preparations
Yeah,
are...
we'll attend Christmas. Sure, why not? But it's going to be interesting to see. And I mean, at least now I could theoretically sell this off for 11 million. Great. Yeah. So, 990,000 profit. Alright. We can work with that. Let's see. How much does it cost to actually build one of these? Oh, about 500 million. So, it'll take 546 years to pay off. Okay. Like, I mostly want to do this because I want to dismantle a lot of things that we have. Like, I want to try and pretty much nuke out, if you will, the fossil energy. I mean, this is actually pretty good, all things considered here. Like, this produces roughly quantifiable amount here, so tell me. How much profit does this produce? 52 billion. So either the running costs for solar are ridiculously high, or there's something wrong. It also gets about 137 billion in sales, whereas this is not actually sold all that much yet, which I'm guessing the two are connected. Call it a crazy hunch. So what I'm gonna hope, and I think I'm gonna give the old what for and plunge into this, is 20 of these will make the difference. Because if I go to nuclear energy, how is fossil energy selling so much in billions? Like, I have a problem with this. Oh, because its sale price per terawatt hour is ginormous. Okay. 6. Nuclear, 1.4. 1.49. 1.42. Alright. I mean, I'm thinking I'm going to sell all of my shares in... Yeah, that's easy enough. In non-stuff and then just dismantle everything. Fuck you guys. Yeah, dismantle, that only cost me 10 billion. Yeah. I mean, obviously not yet. I first have to develop the solar sector. But, developing a solar sector, I can do. This is pretty easy. And I think that's going to do it. Like, I'm just kind of worried that solar is mysteriously not very profitable. Same time, I just got to look at the sales and go, yeah, there's something wrong. Sure. He's still complaining that my education system is cramped, which is sad because I built so many new schools recently. But it's an interesting concept we could look at. Definitely an interesting concept to look at. And I think we'll just get to the end of the year to finish off today's episode. Yep, we made an appearance at Christmas, as expected. I mean, trying to whack off most of this debt is a good start. Because I'm going to need it all. I'm going to need all of it. Unhealthy housing situation.
Here are the GDP and growth figures for the last year. As you know, these are the most
5.25% GDP growth that year. That's not bad. I'll take it. Overcrowded prisons. We'll work on that as well. That's something I would like to probably also consider expanding. Yeah. We can work on that. Wow. 5% of the people in prison. How? Whatever. You know what? Not gonna ask. Probably Civil War or something. But yeah. Alright, so we've learned a lot today. We've studied energy. And as it turns out, solar power might be viable. It's really hard to tell at this point. I think the thing to do is sell and then dismantle the entire friggin' fossil, nuclear, and geothermal, or whatever the hell else we have here. Sell everything that isn't solar. Just get rid of it. That's the solution. That's the solution. It just seems strange that the price of electricity is that. I blame friggin' fossil energy for it. On the other hand, maybe I could be a jerk and actually expand fossil energy. I suppose I could expand to do this. It'd actually be cost efficient. We produce way too much friggin' of the fossil electricity in the world. Productivity index, yep. Could do it. We also have no people working here, which is weird. Like, I might even give this $1 billion in subsidies, even though it's nationalized. I just want to see if that does anything to help the situation with it. Who knows? Ah, well, who knows? Can I get my January 9th report, please? As far as I'm concerned, the year ends on the 9th. That's when I get my useful info. Projected growth figures and all that. Alright. There we are.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of the year.
Moderate dynamicism, working on it. Decent budget surplus, excellent. Having no debt anymore, also excellent. Man, really need to figure out how to get rated by these agencies. It's like even Fiji's been rated. At least I have A rating, I guess. Is there any way to like set up a meeting with these people? I feel like there probably is. I just have to look for it. Lenders. World Bank President. I feel like there's probably like in here somewhere. Organization. Probably this. Huh. John Paul III is from Switzerland. Is now the Pope, apparently. Having some problems there. Like, there's gotta be, like, European Commission. I feel like somewhere there's gotta be. But I can't find it as far as I can tell. Which sucks. Actually, that's the only place I can think to put it. I feel like there's got to be a way to get rated by those agencies, which would kind of help my credit rating, because they're probably going to give me decent ratings, I'm hoping. Oh well. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, folks. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin. Oh, really? You appear to be suffering from a famine. Maybe we'll help. Signing off.